I'm going to push.
Okay.
Oh, no. I have inspiration, but I kind of want to see what happens. I'm torn.
I feel that.
Hello, and welcome to Khyber Shards, a 5th edition actual play show set in the Eberron campaign world.
Eberron world.
Nailed it in one.
The campaign Eberron world. Yeah. R.A., what happened last time?
Oh man, deja vu. Man, action-packed episode last time. So much happened. I don't know how I could even possibly cover it. I mean, we went back to the treehouse, talked, kind of. Mostly we didn't talk. We just sort of accepted that we were going to go with Thora and secure this property that we don't really know anything about yet. And then we got up the next day and we did it. Well, we started to do it. We climbed the vines and we kicked open the door. That's where we are.
At the door. Yes, Pog stands at the door of the Greymalkin estate, faced with the large image of a carved dragon, and as Colin has demonstrated, apparently pushes it open, Aragorn into Edoras style. Timely reference. That's only 20. I guess that one's only 19 years old. Anyway, as you open the door, the carved image of the carved wooden image of the dragon on the doors is replaced with a carved stone dragon, which dominates the center of the foyer, about 10 feet in square on the on a D&D grid, and about 6 feet-ish in height. It is carved as though it were sleeping, like the one on the door was. Its wings are folded on its back, its head curled around and tucked into its coils. The foyer stretches back from you to a grand staircase leading up to a mezzanine around the area above you. There is a door to your right and your left, and there are 2 doors in the opposite wall. And it's probably about this time that the others catch up with you climbing the double staircase of the porch.
Nice statue.
So walking up and seeing the dragon still have detect magic active magic.
There is no magical aura on the dragon.
Well,
the dragon is stone, it seems. That's good.
seems that way. Yeah. So how do we want to accomplish this? Are we just going room by room together?
It's 4 doors, and there's 4 of you.
You could just open them to see what's behind them.
That's true. You said time was...
That's how haunted houses are supposed to go. Is, all right, guys, let's
cover
split
more
up.
ground that
You
way.
said time was of the essence, so really we should split up and just cover every room quickly.
I got this
Well,
one.
I'm not saying...
Pog goes to the door on the
let's
right.
Just,
I'm with Pog.
no, but that we just said
Okay.
we were good. Okay.
Going to the right,
I'm
you
not
open
splitting
the
up.
door. And inside, you see a large, comfortably furnished room with blue and gold carpeting.
Nice.
There is a small round table in one corner of the room, and in another there's a sort of there's a long table with benches to either side, and immediately to your right, as you open the door, there's a large piano. The windows of this room are broken, and there's lots of stuff sort of tripped across, tossed across the floor. Sorry. There are a couple of broken vases that have clearly fallen off of stands in this room. Opposite you, against the wall, one stand is empty, and there's some broken items on the floor. The other 2 stands are occupied by suits of armor of 2 very distinctive styles. which a history check would be allowed for, if anyone would like to make one.
Don't mind if I do.
I'd like to say, Philip, so I don't just keep asking. Until I lose concentration, my main contribution to the searching is what glows magically in this room.
Sure. Noted.
18 from
15.
Ari on a history.
Pog, you would recognize the left-hand suit of armor as being of Dakani origin, which is the ancient goblin empire that once dominated most of Corvair. Ari, you recognize the... man, what did I just say? That Pog's was the left or the right one?
Was Dakani.
Okay. The right one, Ari, you would recognize as Riedrin in design, which is a country somewhere over the sea that probably not real familiar with where it is, but the Riedrins have a colony somewhere on Zendrick, and they have diplomatic relations with most of the cities, or most of the countries of Corvair, as well as the city of Stormreach. Esri, you note that the armor, the Riedrin armor, has a magical aura, as does the ornately carved quarterstaff that's set up with it. The Dakani armor is an elaborate scale suit of armor, and there is a very fine-looking sword made of some sort of strange purplish metal stuck in the rack next to it. That's sort of, from our perspective, kind of a big, thick saber, like a Chinese Dao. And then the Riedrin armor is much more supple, looks like leather, and there's an ornately carved quarterstaff leaned up against it. Both of which have a magical aura.
Magic.
Oh my god.
There.
Why? I said I got this room.
We're not
Yeah.
splitting up in the haunted.
It's one
cursed
house.
mansion.
It's one house. There's so many other rooms. This,
Is the sword sheathed? Well, I guess you said the blade was purple. So
No. Yeah, you can see the blade. There is a sheath for it attached to the hip, but the sword is set up in a stand next to the armor.
that
Well,
one has a stick
we
for
were
you,
told-
Esri.
In D&D terms, it would be a long sword, just to clarify.
That one has a stick.
In D&D terms, I would call it a long sword. I'm sorry, I'm talking over. You said what? That you were talking to Colin and not me.
Hey, what did you say, Colin, about the
There's
stick?
that one has a stick for you. To the staff.
Oh, I don't think that would really suit my purposes.
we were told to grab valuable stuff, and that sword seems different. The blade's purple, which is weird. So I'm gonna sheath it up and throw it on my belt, just to.
You could have just said, "Excuse me."
Should we just like pile stuff in the front? We could put
Well,
the
somebody
magic
comes-
staffs.
behind us, then they might be able to snap. So, I mean, we could do that with, like, sort of valuable stuff, but things that we can carry, I feel like we should carry.
No, that's a good idea. Okay.
Hog,
So-
I think we need to, the
Split up?
stick you're pointing out, it's magic. What?
Nope, never mind.
And the suit of armor is magic. We probably need to provoke it to see if it's something that attacks.
Wake up!
I can just grab the.
Nope, it
That's
didn't
how you
attack.
provoke
Staff.
me.
It didn't
I
attack.
imagine the sword of the armor needs to be provoked differently.
Maybe maybe grab the stick.
Hog does.
Ari,
Yeah, I got it.
Ari grabs the sword off the rack
Okay.
and sheaths it up. And
No reaction to taking either the sword or the staff. Or you probably have to sling this on your... Well, no, you're pretty tall. You can probably handle it. I was going to say, you probably have to sling this on your back because it's hobgoblin in
Ari is 6'2".
bulkiness, but you're quite tall, so it's probably fine.
Do I recognize purple blade? Is that anything that I would...
Well, you know, you've been hanging out with a smith, so give me... I would count with your history check. You are aware of though it's not something that you've seen Hular work, but Hular has talked about it. You are aware of a metal known as Bieshk that is prized by hobgoblins and was designed by them as an alloy that was intended. It does extra. It's particularly harmful to aberrations.
Like us.
Does anybody want?
Well, no, not we're aberrants, not aberrations.
Yeah, no, that's
There would be people that would call us aberrations, but yeah, they're not. That semantics. Anyway,
like mind flayers and gibbering mouthers and stuff.
Gross.
we can come back for the armors because I imagine those are valuable on the way out, but probably need to keep moving to clear this place out.
There's no doors inside this room?
There are.
There are there are two doors to the left as you were coming in on the north wall. The north wall.
Pog walks in the one farthest to the right.
Okay. Opening this, you see shelves that have largely fallen over or broken down. There are lots of books scattered across the floor in this room. Many of them in pretty bad shape due to the years, but some of them still relatively intact. This was clearly a library.
I'm going to walk into the center of the room. Anything
Okay.
of note?
Give me a perception check. While you're rolling that shade, the staff that you pick up is of some sort of very, very sturdy but very light wood. It has metallic brackets at either end that sort of balance it. It's got a very nice balance in the hand and swings easily. At the upper end of it, you can see that there are a number of very carefully set gemstones of various colors. What was your?
I
perception
forgot
check
where
for?
I am. I rolled a 4.
Natural one.
No.
Books.
3.
There's books, lots of books. There is, you can tell, another level to the library. There's a mezzanine level to the library that you can see more bookshelves of. And there's on the north end of the library, there's a staircase that leads up to that level. And then there's another door to your left as you come in, and as you go out into the middle, you can see that over to the right, there's a door that, based on the light, seems to lead back outside. And then there is, around a sort of L-shaped wall, another door going back the way you came, but clearly into a different room.
I would like to, to have followed Pog.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't want to go outside, so I guess that door is next stop.
The little door on the right?
Yep.
Yep.
We should keep this in mind to add to our library
Should we go upstairs
at the
first?
treehouse.
I think those stairs just lead to the upper shelves, right, Philip?
They lead to the upper level of the library, yes.
Maybe there's something living up there.
I mean, sure. If you all want to go upstairs, we can do that.
Hey, Esri, what's your passive perception?
16.
As you are glancing up, there is a slight flicker of movement, and you see a few bits of paper on the floor sort of drift up as if in the wake of something moving.
Upstairs?
No, down
Oh.
here.
Something moved. Where? Where did it move? Just like
In the north.
Just like on the floor. I'm sorry.
West.
It's like just in front
Yeah.
of us. There.
I don't see anything.
What?
Those papers moved.
Can you see ghosts now? I know you can hear dead people, but can you see them?
Well, I can see Pog's ghosts, but no, I didn't see a.
Right now?
I'll just go.
I can throw fire at it.
No.
We're in a library.
Not
Please
yet.
don't
Not
throw
yet.
fire.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
Fire.
No, not
libraries
yet.
would burn
Nope,
very
not
easily.
Yet. No, but we want the
there's
house.
So much
I will go over
knowledge
to where
here.
I
There's
saw it.
so much
No.
like, please don't burn down the library.
Okay.
And our potentially future house.
Ari,
Cool.
you hear as he's moving, you hear. Oh, the things I know. Things I know.
Hello? Hello?
So many things.
What do you know?
I don't know.
Bad things, very, very bad things.
Are you talking to me?
I didn't say
Many
anything.
very bad things.
Esri, I think I caught whatever you had. I'm hearing somebody.
That's okay. I made a poultice for that.
Can I
It's slimy, but
is there a direction that the voice is coming from?
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's just my best.
Yeah, I know.
16.
16.
17.
It was definitely just behind you, and when you turn around, there's nothing there.
Okay. So I think haunted is the right. Is your name Orlando?
No.
What's your name?
Shade.
Shade is seeing to her companion animal that just ate some of the paper off the ground.
And another
Sweet.
familiar has entered the room.
Cal, don't eat that. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Shade, you hear the same noise now. Oh, you have such secrets. Where are you from? What is this? Oh, the things I know are bad.
Do I
Are very bad.
do I hear this as
Who
well, or
has
is this Shade
secrets
only?
and knows bad things?
What?
Cal, do you hear this too?
And I need everyone except Pog to make a wisdom saving throw.
Like those.
0.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
I think Ari's getting possessed, everyone. So, if I had to venture a guess.
Natural 20. Total of 26.
I'm gonna push.
Okay.
Oh no, I have inspiration, but I kind of want to see what happens. I'm torn.
I feel that.
11.
Anybody watching that wants to
Okay.
know my ethos as a player, there you go.
Shade and Ari, you both take 10 points of psychic damage.
It's not interesting.
Oh.
Ah,
And
ugh.
Shade, what you immediately see is you feel like it's like you're trying to remember something in your head, but you're not trying to remember something in your head. It's like something else is flipping through your memories. And you suddenly start getting really rapid fire images of the dream you keep having of the city beautiful and then burning, and then beautiful and then burning, and then beautiful and then burning. And Ari, you are bombarded with the same sort of sensation, and it's every time someone has gone, what was your name? Just over and over again, back through the last few years of your life, just in rapid succession. Also, both of you have to now use your reaction to make a melee attack. Shade, you're going to attack Esri, and Ari, you're going to attack Pog.
Question.
Why did he get Ari?
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I would just punch because I don't have a melee weapon. I now have a sword. So...
Yes! You absolutely must use the sword. It's not going to be a lot better.
No.
Because it's a strength
Well,
check,
I literally...
and you're not proficient
punching,
with
I can't
a long
do
sword.
Because punching only deals 1 point of damage, and I have a -1.
Yeah, you pull this big sword off your back and attack. So it's just a strength check for you. Shade, I imagine the thing in your hand is the staff, right?
Yes, it is. Yes,
You're not
that's
attuned
what's
to
in
it.
my hand.
So
What? I'm sorry, I don't have a staff actually in my supplies.
No,
What
that's
is
okay.
the thing that I add? I can add it real quick.
So Shade, you both feel yourselves do this. Like neither of you chooses to do this. You both feel yourself suddenly lurch and grab. Shade, you grab the staff in both hands, and you feel your mind focus, and you feel that focus flow through your hands, and then a shimmering pink blade of energy projects out of one end of the staff. So please make a strength base. So you just roll your longsword attack.
Eric.
It would be the
Roll
same.
again.
Really
Roll again.
cool.
I got a 17 on my attack roll.
You got a 17 on
My
your attack
short sword?
roll.
Is that what you
That's
said?
hilarious. Do you have a longsword?
I
Do you
don't
have something
have a
strength
long
based? Because this would be a
Fine,
strength based
it is.
attack.
My only melee is my short sword that I have.
Okay, so it would be your strength modifier plus your proficiency.
Yeah, I rolled an
Since
18.
you're not yet attuned to this.
So
Okay, so you hit.
doesn't
So you roll a d10 and add your strength modifier to damage Esri, and Ari, you roll the same, because I imagine that Ari has to grab this thing in both hands to swing it
Lucky for
effectively,
you.
not being the
My
strongest.
strength modifier requires subtraction, Pog. So
Nice.
eight -1, so 7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay, so Esri, this thing just passes through you, and you feel your mind recoil. So that is psychic damage against you.
I am resistant to psychic damage, so I will take 3 instead.
Nice. That's great. And Pog, you take 7 damage as you are whacked
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
in an amateurish way by a really
I would
big
imagine
sword.
kind of in the back too, because I was headed towards that door on the right.
Yeah.
Shade, you see something you haven't probably...
And as you
Okay, go ahead, sir.
as you all turn towards this, you see something. You see a swirling, what looks like a swirling figure of smoke. It looks like that.
Who sees this?
Oh,
All
Oh,
of you.
Gross.
It's standing behind and between Shade and Esri.
I need to
I'm
make
sorry, Shade and Ari.
I need to make a concentration check. That's a
Yes, you
con
do.
saving throw. Right.
Yes.
Natural 1. No longer can see magic.
All right. And everyone roll initiative.
Wow.
18.
What a time for a nat 20, huh?
7.
14.
22.
Shade was 7.
While that's happening, Shade, as Esri turns around with that damage, you see like an utterly feral look on his face. Not something that you've seen maybe, I don't know about ever, but at least in a long time. And he's He's sort of like grasping at his stick, looking at you through tunnel visioned eyes.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
What the hell?
I don't
Oh.
know what's happening.
What?
Pog, it's your turn.
Okay, so the monster is a physical form I can just see there?
It has a form you can see, yes.
Well, whether I can do
Important
anything to it or not, attack is all Pog knows. So I'm going to take a swing at its chest.
Nice.
Ha. Brad. A 15.
That hits.
Sweet.
And this is with
Yeah.
Fury's Edge. Great. Well, the good news there is that despite the fact that it is an incorporeal creature, because Fury's Edge is a magical weapon, you get to deal full damage to it.
Huzzah. However,
But it is not a monstrosity, so you don't
Okay,
get the bonus.
well, whatever. Rolled garbage. So 5 points.
5 points.
However, I do now get 2 swings, right? So
That's correct.
That first one is going to
Yeah,
be
extra
level
attack.
5, y'all. So that first one's going to be a swing through the chest, and as I pass, I'm going to try to swing straight into the back of it.
Awesome.
That one's going to hit. It's 26.
Definitely.
And 7 more.
Sweet. All right. So, yeah, Pog, you swing through. You feel Fury's Edge bite into this thing, and wisps of it are torn away as Fury's Edge cuts through it. Then it is its turn. And as it's hit, it just unleashes this terrible shriek of babbling words. It's just a cacophony of thousands of itself talking over and over again, rapidly, just crying out. And I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
9.
16.
Oof.
7.
Oh, I'm sorry. 12. I forgot that I'm proficient in wisdom saving throws. 12.
5.
What'd you have, Pog? Okay, well, does anyone
I
wish
do.
to push?
I
Besides,
do.
Esther, you have passed.
I'm gonna push.
Yeah,
So I passed?
I'll use my inspiration
you passed,
I
that's
have from a couple sessions
Okay.
ago.
16.
No longer interested, huh?
6.
Pog, what was that expression?
No.
I have rolled a natural 1.
Okay. What did you have, Ari,
6.
after your reroll? 6, okay. So Ari and Pog still failed.
Weird.
Both of you take 13 psychic damage, and you are stunned
Oh no.
until the end of your next turn.
So 13.
13.
Ooh.
Esri and Shade, you both take half that, so you take 6, which
Ooh.
means Esri, you take 3.
This is so bad so fast.
And you aren't stunned.
Yes.
Both of you your mind is assaulted with images you just can't understand. It's all just coming in too fast that you can't comprehend what you are seeing.
Too fast, too furious.
It is then Esri's turn.
Boy. Esri turns his sort of instant rage there and fright towards the smoke monster, and casts Natalie and Brew Lieli,
Wow.
and gives him a swing.
Wow. That's fitting, since we're all about to be lying naked and dead on the floor.
It is 3. 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
I'll push it. $17 to hit.
17 hits.
10 damage. With
Nice.
my magic stick. And then also, sorry. Where is it? And then, oh, I see. Okay, never mind. Yes, that is my turn.
Cool. Shade, you're up.
Philip, I had an 18 and I haven't gone yet.
Right, yes, I'm sorry. You should have gone right after the creature, but you were stunned, so nothing happens.
Oh, okay. I don't get a saving throw.
No, not on your turn. You're now not
yeah,
stunned.
no.
You just got stunned till the end of your next turn, so. Yeah.
Is the like psychic blade thing still like? Do I still see that on the staff that I'm holding?
Yep.
Shade will turn to the shadow monster and just wildly swing through it.
Awesome. Give me another attack. And you can attack twice now.
I can. 9 does not hit.
9 does not.
Oh. Neither does my natural 1. I very much would like to push that.
Go for it.
All right. I do not hit the shadow monster. I rolled a 7. 7 is what I pushed and rolled.
I'm sorry.
3 rolls, all under 10.
Wow.
Hey, Philip, can we
I feel you.
Can we pull rolls where we roll twice and take the worst to gain 2 hit points? Is that
No, but I do remind you that one function of your dragon mark is to allow you to spend a hit
Yes.
die. So you do actually have a self-heal
and that's
option.
an action, correct?
I believe
Okay.
so. I'd have to double
Okay.
check. Pog, it is your turn. You are stunned.
I'm done.
So you stand
I'm done.
there, still overwhelmed by what you are hearing, and then as your turn ends, you shake it off. It is then the whatever's turn to try and recharge its
The
ability.
Harbinger of Ari's Destruction, I think, is the official title of the monster card.
That's what it said on the card, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope. Didn't recharge.
It shifts away from Shade incorporeally, and thus does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Back into among the bookshelves, and it is going to target Shade and Esri. Both of you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Just do this.
Yeah, that's what this thing does. It's going to cause you to make a lot of Wisdom saving throws.
Rolled higher than a 10 though, so
Nailed
16.
it.
16 passes.
24 and 18. 24.
Okay. Then neither of you has to do anything. And it is Esri's turn.
Oh.
Ari's turn.
Yep.
Nope, you're right. It's Ari's turn.
Okay.
The creature is something called an Alep, and so its name starts with an A, and your name starts with an A, and so my eyes are visually skipping down to the next thing. Does
Gotcha.
start with an A. That's what's happening.
No worries. Okay, so Ari shaking off whatever just happened in his brain space is going to try to lash back out mentally and attack this thing's mind.
Okay.
Except it needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh. 16.
That succeeds, so it's going to take half damage. Yes. So 3d6. That's 14, so 7 psychic damage.
Nice.
As Ari's mark glows brightly underneath his hair and his eyes turn a bright pink as he grits his teeth.
The form of the creature sort of splits briefly and then reconstitutes itself as it absorbs the damage. Esri, you're up.
Right. Is there any way for me to know? I'm sorry for the long pause there. Just looking at. Is there any way for me to know that this thing is? Is it evil? Do I know what this is? Is it?
There's not really a way to know its alignment by looking at it.
Okay.
It's hitting us real hard.
It is. It is. See, Esri has a real, especially recently, soft spot for dead ghosty things. At the moment, and so I'm gonna try to speak to it telepathically
Okay.
and just say, hey, you just sort of attacked us. We don't have to fight. Can we talk? Can we work this out?
Roll a persuasion check and add a d4 to it.
Okay.
Your cat just rolled a great dex check right there.
Yes, he did.
They're good at that. D4, you said?
Mm-hmm. Add a d4 to the roll.
It's gonna be 16.
16. Its mind sort of you see into its mind, and you hear the sort of rambling. Can't have to share the secrets. Have to get them out of my head.
Do I have remaining turn?
Sure.
Yeah. If you want to tell us secrets, that's fine. You can tell us secrets.
You will. The cacophony of voices stops, and the form almost coalesces into something recognizably humanoid. You will hear the secret.
And I'll just speak out loud because I've been doing this telepathically before him. Yeah. Well, you can tell us the secret. We don't. That's fine.
Esri?
Are you talking to
Made
it?
Instead
me
of-
this way.
No, I don't want to
Yes.
be like this thing.
The secret made you this way?
Oh yes. And it's sort of drifting across the floor toward you.
Okay.
Ari's stepping away.
Can you just tell it and not? You're coming. Can you stay there and tell it? Just.
You have to see the secret. I'll share the secret with you.
Is this
I can't hear
this
Shade,
what
it's your
it's
turn.
Can we
Yeah,
hear,
you can hear
the
what-
sound of it?
What did you say, Philip?
I said, Shade, it's your turn. But yes, you can all hear what
okay.
it's saying.
Oh, Shade is definitely going to still attack it. It's advancing on Esri.
Okay.
15.
Hits.
Nice.
Okay. And you said a 1d10 plus
Plus your strength modifier.
strength modifier. Okay. Hey-oh. 11. My strength is 1.
And as it's reaching out, this seems perfect actually. As it's reaching out to sort of grasp at your face, Esri, suddenly the scintillating violet mind blade of Shade's spear just projects out through its face, and it sort of and just dissolves into nothing.
Are you okay?
Me?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was that your
You
mark
stabbed
doing
me.
something?
What?
Wait, what happened there? Was that your mark doing something, or what? Why did it?
I was talking to it, and it just said it needed to tell the secret. And I thought maybe it actually just wanted to talk, and we didn't have to fight it. Maybe not actually what was going on. Why did you stab me?
I do not know. I did not. I did stab you, but I didn't want to stab you.
What did you stab me with?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but it's really kind of cool.
Ari, if
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna hit me
keep
with
it.
that sword again, I think I should hold it. That hurt real bad, and I'd
mean-
like you to not hit me with swords anymore.
Oh, he felt it too.
This
The
is like
thing,
the worst time for pranks.
the thing invaded my mind, and I saw a series of unfortunate memories, and something outside of myself controlled me into hitting you. And believe you me, I can. You know it wasn't me because I swung that sword way too competently for it to have been me in control of it. So,
Just please don't stab me anymore.
well, I slashed
I
you
saw
for
my
one,
dream
but
over and over.
oh, is your dream a bad, a bad memory?
It's a memory in that I had the dream and saw it, so I remember the dream, but I did not experience a beautiful forest town and then watch it burn down. But I'm sorry for stabbing you.
Yeah, sorry, Pog. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Would anybody like some healing before the next room? Okay.
My
okay.
mind is spent. I got hurt a lot in the dome.
That sword is way too big for you. You should look up that incredibly handsome and amazingly competent Goliath from the Ring. He could probably swing that really well.
He's right here. His name's Pog.
No. The
Thank you, Ezri. That's the first nice thing you've said in a very long time.
Oh, I did
I
damage
wasn't
to myself
talking.
instead of healing. There we go.
I healed you for 5. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's
Roll
that's
52.
not nothing. So that sucked, but one room down.
Pog's going to continue to that room on the little door on the right that I was originally heading towards.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Pushing the door open, Pog, you hear a loud bing.
Hello?
is this a store?
And as you step in, you can tell you are in a study. There is a large desk and a sofa against the wall. There is a bookshelf behind the sofa and some tables around the room, one of which seems to have some game sets sitting on it.
Is there that game that the guy at the Wayfinder Society was describing anywhere?
Yes, actually, there is.
Excellent. Ari would go to rummage through the desk to see if there's anything valuable.
Okay. Give me an
Did we ever get the
investigation
story-
check.
This is Ezri saying this. Did we ever get the story on why this was abandoned? It seems.
Nope.
Nothing's packed up. Everything's in place.
The owner disappeared into the forest.
Oh, he was a wayfinder. That's right.
What check did you say, Philip?
Investigation.
That's a happy. That's going to be 19.
Okay. Digging around in the desk, you come up with a set of keys.
Helpful. See?
Good job, Ari.
This sucks. This, decent.
I haven't found any locked doors yet.
Well,
In addition,
yet.
you find, I mean, the front doors had locks. They happened not to be engaged, but you do now at least have the capacity to lock the building.
Yeah, we could go lock the building so people can't follow us.
Well, let's do that.
Yes.
Except for all the broken windows. But
Hey, listen.
And it's a lock.
Anyway, anything else?
yes, in one of the drawers, you detect quite easily a simple false bottom, and lifting it up, you find 25 gold pieces.
Nice.
Okay.
So that's that's 6 for each of us.
Okay. Nothing else really here of value, as far as I can tell. So, but we got the keys.
With the vocalized plan, Pog's gonna head back to the foyer.
All right. So, retracing your steps, you return to the foyer with its sleeping dragon.
Ari goes and
Statue.
locks the doors, just because
Sure.
we can.
I'm
we
going to
go.
continue on and open the door on the opposite side of the first one we went into.
All right. Opening this door, you are immediately greeted with a deeply terrible smell. And it becomes immediately obvious that you're looking into a kitchen, the contents of which were abandoned a long time ago. There's mold growing up the walls. There's a cracked open door to what's probably a pantry.
Ezra,
and-
you're going to want to see this room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nature hath taken her course with all of the organic contents of this room.
Ooh, interesting. So you can never get these results on purpose because no one would ever leave their house like this on purpose.
Yeah, nobody would do this on purpose, and Ari starts to press to digitate the area.
No, don't.
Pog
All
works
the
in a
best
bar, so
beers are
gross smells.
created with.
As you come into the to the right down a passage, there's another door on the north wall, and then there's the door into the pantry, and then at the far end of the room there is yet another door on the north wall. The windows in this room are intact. And look out onto the front patio.
Take my stick and just start breaking the windows.
They were intact.
Oh, I'm just gonna peek in the pantry before we move on. Don't want anything
Oh.
behind
The
us.
smell
smell.
strikes you like a fist.
That is very powerful.
There's definitely a barrel that once probably contained organic food material, and now there's kind of a black sludge.
There are no monsters in there.
So, clean this room first is the note for Thora. Or Ezri, you got your collection bottles. Do you want to take any samples while we're in here?
You got rid of them.
I did it around me, not the whole kitchen. I can only do 1 cubic foot. I was just trying to keep the gross away from me.
Maybe
I'll go
we should
grab whatever that
collect
jar was.
samples after we clear monsters from the
That's a good point.
manor.
That's
I don't think people are going to come in and clean behind us.
Oh, that would be convenient, though.
It would take them a while too.
What did you say you were collecting, Esther?
That whatever that jar was. That
Oh, there's like a barrel.
Yeah.
oh, it's a barrel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and there's kind of a dark sludge inside it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take a sample of that.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's kind of gelatinized as you
Actually,
scoop some out.
What Ari does with his prestidigitation isn't clean anything. He just creates
Creates
odors.
scent.
And so he, like perfume underneath the nose, he just creates a nice scent right on his face. It's a little better.
All right.
I want to check that door at the far end on the north.
All right. Opening this door, you see a couple of turned over tables. This looks like a small dining room. The furniture in here is really simple. Let's see. Probably Ari, just because you might have been inside nice houses on occasion.
Yeah.
Maybe Esri when you were young. You kind of gather this. You're maybe moving into a servant's quarter.
Yeah.
Of the building. This is the downstairs.
Yeah.
Of the building, and this would be the servants' dining room.
Okay. Nothing in
This
here.
is very unfamiliar to Esri.
Okay. I wasn't 100% sure about Esri's childhood in Sharn as to whether he would have had any occasion to go into a nice house, that kind of thing.
Keep
We
an eye
didn't
out
really leave.
still, but there probably won't be anything worth taking in this area.
Pog's just gonna hear that and turn back around then.
Is there any doors in here or no?
Well, don't you
Yeah,
need
there's
to fight
a-
monsters?
Well,
There's
yeah.
a door over across the room and to the right.
Go through that door or turn back, Pog.
Oh, we'll go ahead. I just thought you said we go back and
No,
push
I was
open
just
the door
saying,
ahead.
you know, Thora said keep an eye out for valuable things, and I don't
that
think
makes
we're gonna
more
see
sense.
anything. Yeah, that's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
So are we turning back?
Nope, going ahead.
Okay. So going through, this passage leads you in a passage that sort of snakes its way around with lots of doors to either side. Each of them reveals a small bedroom with one bed or two beds, sometimes a bunk, of irregular sizes. Each room has a small table, maybe a chest of drawers, a couple of them a footlocker. There are a few random odds and ends here, but all of it bears the impression of whoever lived in this part of the house left in a hurry.
Okay.
There's little stuff left behind, but none of it's really very useful. You find you find 18 pieces of silver scattered around as you search through the rooms.
And what's our exit option?
You can go back the way you came. Also, at the there's a passage leading farther north towards the back of the house, and then as you come around to the westmost end of this quarter, there's a door that leads outside, and then there's a stairway leading up.
We're doing downstairs all first, right?
I would say, yeah, let's clear floor 1 first.
Okay, then that's the door Pog goes to.
Okay. Going further towards the back, there you go into what is pretty obviously a large storage room. There's another small table and a shelf. This shelf has more tools, that kind of thing, on it. Really just basic sets of tools, nothing particularly fancy. Some carpentry equipment, some handyman tools, basic. That would be the thing. In a small closet in here, you also find some tack for mounts. And then there's a passage leading back into the central part to the right.
Pog is going to
As well
grab
as another door leading outside, but I'm maybe been skipping those.
the handyman tools because I just
Okay.
broke Carl's hammer, so I owe him.
Awesome.
Into the passage, back towards the center.
Wait, when did you break Carl's hammer?
I don't want to talk about it. I had to fix a big hole in the wall.
The one that
Did I?
Ari put in the door?
No, the hole that I put in the wall. I don't want to talk about it. Let's go.
I was fine. Like you said, I don't want to talk about it, and then immediately started talking about it. Like I'm good. Like
Back to
Yeah.
the door on the eastern side.
Okay. You open into a passage with green carpet. There are doors to either side going down the passage, and then towards the end of the passage on the left, there's a wide staircase leading up, as well as a door at the far end of the passage.
Well, there's a door right next to us, so let's
Yep.
get in that one.
This
It's
leads
left
into
next to us.
a small private dining room. There is a buffet, a sofa, a long table, some windows along the back, some of which are still intact, most of which are broken. And yeah, it's disarrayed. There's some decent dishes in here.
the doors that we've been going through, do they have locks?
Some of them have the capacity to be locked. Yes.
How many keys are on this ring? Like, is it like
There's
a janitor
maybe
ring?
there's really there's probably only about 4 keys on the ring. It's not a big like jailer's thing.
Ari would attempt to any doors that we could lock behind us. He
Okay.
locks behind us.
What you the pattern you probably start recognizing is that sections of the house are divided with doors that have proper locks,
Okay.
but each individual door does not, for the most part, lock on the interior.
But am I crazy, or is there a TV on the wall in here? What's happening there?
No, there's not a TV on the wall in here.
So go check out the buffet. Anything? Any drawers or
Anything
anything?
valuable?
There's a couple bottles of wine in a rack underneath the buffet.
Oh, is that
Bacon?
an expensive bottle, Ari?
Probably.
Sense of location.
So basically, there's another door at the far end of the hallway. There are doors that lead back towards the front of the house, and there's a stairway leading up.
Lead the way, Pog.
Door at the end of the hallway.
Okay. This door looks like another study-like room, but with several tables instead of a desk. It has animal skins on the ground and windows that look out onto a back patio and a yard, an overgrown yard in the back. And that's what's in here.
How good a condition is the animal skin?
It's actually in pretty good shape.
I'm gonna roll that thing up.
All right.
I
Ari
don't
gives
see
a
anything
cursory
else in here.
glance. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Out to the left, that first door.
Okay. As you open it, it opens into obviously a large dining hall. There are 2 very large tables. There are chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. There's a dais on which there's a large wooden seat with the sleeping dragon motif carved onto the back of it. And there's a set of armor at either sort of flanking the dais next to either of the 2 doors that lead into this room. Both of them are more easily recognizable to you all. They're both elven in 2 distinct cultural styles. One of which you probably are familiar with as Ternadal, because you've probably all encountered somewhere in your life a mercenary elf from Valinar, and the very finely carved scimitar hanging on the sash of it is kind of a giveaway. The other one you might actually be familiar. Actually, you are all probably familiar with, just due to its motif, as Irani. It's got a strong motif of skulls and bones and death, but rendered in golds and silvers.
Hey, Esri, it you.
Is the chair on the dais? This might be a dumb question. Is it dirty like everything else?
It's dusty, but it hasn't taken any damage.
I'm gonna go up and sit in that chair.
Okay, roll.
Kind of flop in the chair.
I was so excited.
It's a mimic. No.
The chair is a mouth. You are dead.
Do you just need a rest?
What are we doing here?
We've only fought the one.
It's a big fancy chair. Why wouldn't you sit in it?
Because
It is a
Because
really
we're
good
in
chair.
a monster-infested house.
We were. We killed the monster. You killed
Well,
the
you
monster.
Do up here, just
We still
We
got
still
upstairs.
sit and watch people eat.
A monster.
Got a
That seems
This whole place is
weird.
weird.
Other floor.
So I sometimes sit and watch people eat, but in hiding, you don't.
Ari,
Sure,
you doing
that's
all
less
right?
That's weird.
What?
Ari,
What?
you doing all right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, we're good. Sorry, forgot about this thing. You freaked me out for a second. Something else talked in my head earlier. Yeah, we encountered one ghostly thing in the library. We just finished the first floor. We're about to move up to the second floor.
You've got company.
They're headed up to the island, or they're on the island.
They're coming in above. They're on hippogriffs.
Okay.
It looks as though they're landing on the roof.
Okay. Any other intel you can give me about them?
I'd call it. Well, there's 2 hippogriffs. I can't tell if there's more than one mounted on one, but there's 2 hippogriffs.
2 hippogriffs coming in from above. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks. Noted. We gotta go, guys. We gotta get up second floor. We got. Is it like a speaker where they could hear all of that?
Yes, for simplicity's sake. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna take any of those? Pointing to the armor and the weapons.
We'll deal with it
Maybe
later.
later.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that,
Let's hustle at this point. Now that we know
I'm
we got
keeping my
people here.
magic staff.
Out the southernmost door, then straight across.
Okay. And
On our
up
way
the
up, I'm
grand-
gonna cast False Life on myself.
Okay.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right.
And I would like the ability to... I'm just kidding.
I will go ahead and use my my ability to cast Thunder Wave with my mark to heal.
Okay.
So I get to roll 1 hit die since that's the first level spell.
Correct. And add your Constitution modifier.
Hey, 8 plus
Nice.
Nice.
9. Back up to 22, baby. Okay.
Okay.
I am also at 22.
Same.
I'm also going to touch Pog. And cause some barky growths. A ball in your skin.
Gross. Thanks.
But you. Oh, actually, this may be dumb. Let me ask, because I don't recall. What is your AC?
16.
Never mind. This is completely dumb. I won't do that.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'll do it to Ari instead.
I have mage armor right now, which gives me a 15 AC.
Fine. No one needs Esri. Got it.
Nobody said that.
Oh.
No offer to shade.
Funny.
Never gets hit.
I just. Very untrue, but definitely not as often as Ari.
All right, I'm done. Never mind.
All right. So, trotting up the grand staircase, you come to a mezzanine landing. To the south end, facing out over the main patio, there's another sitting area with sofas and chairs around a coffee table. There are 2 doors leading to the north, as well as 2 doors leading to both east and west, now on the southern end of this room from you. However, as you reach the landing from the speaking stone, all right, they're coming through the windows on the north side of the building. The back.
Bottom floor or second?
Upper floor. They're
Upper
roped
floor.
down, coming through. I only see 2.
Okay, I say we move to intercept.
We
And
go through the north doors.
does
Right.
that sound
Or
like a
should we
good
just climb out the
plan?
windows and get on the roof?
Well, we don't know if it's cleared out yet. Is the problem, and we have to have control of the building. So, I'm not looking to kill these people. Like, let's just.
I just don't know how this works. If we get control and they put the flag, do they get the control?
Yes.
I would think so. If we clear the building
That's-
but haven't dealt with them, then they could steal it. So
So
I
we
think
should
need
go
to-
Really
deal
just
with
need
them
to
first.
immobilize
Right.
them
We
and
can't
remove
stand
any
here and talk
flags
though. We need to go.
off
Like
of
they're
there.
The
they're
north
moving
doors,
right
because
now.
that's where the people are.
Like, Ari goes to move to the north door.
Okay. So opening the doors, you are in time. As you open the doors, you hear some glass breaking, and you are in time to see 2 figures crawling in through windows on the north side, near where the other staircase is. And one of them sort of drops in on all fours and looks around and glances back at the other. Tiolet. I don't see them. And the halfling stepping in sort of glances up and says, oh, they're over there.
Hello there.
Hello. Well, look. We're here to claim this for the dock rats.
Too late.
Doesn't look that way to me.
You could still go. Then it won't be too late.
We're here to claim it for other parties. We've already cleared out the first floor. I feel like we've put in some effort here.
Thanks for that.
Well,
The figure on the
For
ground
you.
is vaguely humanoid, but is covered in gray-brown fur and has a very sort of pointed face that gives it a distinctly rat-like appearance, in addition to a long tail lashing around behind and thin clawed hands. It says, Tiolet, shall I give them the gift?
no, we don't want the gift. We don't want secrets. We don't want
secrets.
gifts. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Well, I suppose that depends on whether they're interested in just leaving calmly.
What are you going to do, Des?
If you won't leave, we'll make you.
Okay.
Like, what line
balls.
are you
This-
drawing?
The conversation with Thor earlier. I need the halfling to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
That
Are
was
you
Pog's
doing?
laugh,
Are you
by the way.
obviously doing something, Ari?
I'm not. No. Like, if you're paying close attention, you might see my mark light up.
Very cool.
Oh, no. Not at all. No, she has absolutely failed. Rolled a natural 2, so.
Charm person.
Oh, charm person.
Oh boy. Why does it sound like he has an answer for that? Or just
With
ready to go.
with the abilities. Okay. You feel the connection take hold.
And Ari just hates it. Listen, honor amongst thieves. Come on, like we also live here. We've been here. We've done the heavy lifting. Surely you can respect that.
Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
26.
Yes.
Rolled a 19, so.
Yes.
Well done.
Did you roll advantage?
Do they want
Yeah,
to join
yeah.
ours?
I rolled an 8 on the first time, so.
You see,
They wanna join our
she's
group?
sort of tapping a finger nervously on the hilt of a dagger at her belt. No. No, Alonzo, not today, I think. We'll just have to report back that someone got in our way. Let's be off.
Be seeing you.
The were-rat sort of snarls and then turns and climbs back out the window.
Are you taking the hippogriffs?
Well, we stole them, but
Yeah.
you in the market?
That's their way off the island, Shade.
Fine.
You need them to go.
Fine.
Wanna make me an offer?
I keep them and you leave?
No,
How much
that's
is a
not-
hippogriff worth in this world?
We have 18 silver.
We have so much more than that.
Well, you'll have to work on getting them the way we did. And they climb back out the window and
Is he suggesting
scale
that
their
we
ropes.
just steal them from him?
Well, I think from another source, but that's
Yeah,
not.
she is suggesting you will have to steal them.
As soon as they're out of earshot, Pog's gonna say, "I intimidated them. Did you see that? I
Yeah.
told them they should go, and they went."
Good job, buddy.
How long does that?
You
Fist
did
bump.
well.
Does that last?
You killed it. An
Yeah.
hour. So they won't
Should be
realize it
plenty.
until they're well away.
Well done.
What?
Traveling. Oh. Looks like they're away.
Yeah, we took care of it.
Well done.
Yeah. Exercise that muscle we talked about earlier.
Right. Remember what it feels like.
What?
Exercise. Sorry.
What? What?
All right, let's.
And
I gave him a push in the right direction.
and that is where we will leave this episode, rather than on a fight cliffhanger, because well done. Thank you so much.
Is moral fiber, but
There you
we
go.
did, gang.
Yay. Oh. Well, we'll certainly see more of Tielet, designed by one of our listeners, Darren.
Oh, right.
In our
Sorry,
little,
Darren.
in our little villainous lieutenant contest from a while ago. Oh, I wasn't gonna let you kill her on the
Yeah.
first go round anyway. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Now
Thanks
she's
for
just
participating, Darren.
Now she's just going to be irritated with you later on.
Yes. Yeah.
So
And we have hippogriffs
never
to
you
steal
fear.
from her.
There you go. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can find links to all of our social medias for the Geek Pantheon in the comments. Nope, in the description. There it is, down below.
The thing right above the
Because
comments.
people hounded me about not using Twitter, there's also a Khyber Shards Twitter if
Yeah, there
you want
is.
to
Link
see
down
my
below.
occasional things, which is also down there. And most notably, we have a Discord, which is the easiest way to get in touch with us and discuss these things, which you'll also find in the link below, as Eric keeps indicating. So just look down there, Look down there.
Description,
And while
not
you're on your way
my
down
crotch.
there, click all the buttons. Just hit them all. Just all the buttons.
Yeah.
And give us a comment. Let us know what you thought about this episode, about Greymalkin Manor so far. Khyber Shards Answers posts on Friday, so if you have questions you'd like to have answered by some member of our cast and myself, you can post those in the comments below or over on our Discord. New episode drops every Monday, and we cannot wait to see what lies in the rest of the manor. But in the meantime, this has been Khyber Shards, and thanks for rolling with us.